Unfortunately, there will be there's not enough time, but I will go briefly to where I use that phrase. Prince Oromia came to invade Igbo in 12th century AD. During the invasion, they didn't succeed. He deliberately defiled, raped, and impregnated our daughter, Princess Imide, which gave birth to the first Oba of Benin. So the whole of Oba dynasty, they are illegitimate, they are illicit, they are burnt children. They are not supposed to. The Oba of Benin is the son of our daughter. And how can the son of our daughter ruling us and still insulting us? That's why we say that those who live in glass houses should not throw stone. Besides that, it has never happened in the history of Benin. Oba Dawa slept with his own sister Ikwere and Oba daughter to produce the current Oba II. It's an abomination in Benin. It has never happened. It has never happened. It's so strange. Then, that is even the worst. He himself has even done worse than what the father did. He's always attracted to his sisters, to his siblings. He has had children from his direct siblings. He's sleeping with virtually all his siblings in the palace. This is an abomination in Benin for a brother to sleep with a sister. It has never happened before. But today it's very common in that over there. And they are stood there. How can somebody live in a glass house with throwing stone? It is wrong. So it is therefore annoying to hear them saying that my own king is saint. His installation is sacrilegious. When the person talking to person sponsoring this campaign is even more sacrilegious. It's not more sacrilegious. That the son of our daughter today is our king, and we are worshiping him. We are not dragging the stool of the Oba Bini with them. We are not interested. Allow us bear our father, which is Ogiame. They quietly stole it without letting us know. By 1968, Ogiame was already a gazetted king. Then by 1979, without our knowledge, he went and created another stool in the Oba Bini Palace and said that we are now a chief under him, which is criminal, which is fraudulent. So those who live in glass houses.
But immediately after the war, they now changed the name from Omo to Rumu, because they had issues that they were unable to settle during the war with the Igbos. They felt that they were cheated in the course of the war. They now decided to make little amendment. But from my own side, which is Ndone, we remain Igbo and we bear the name. And when you come to our tradition, Ibiana Ndone, Aina Piamau, Kande, Anambra, Imo. We have our masquerade. And in our culture, the masquerade depicts our ancestral being. They use it to make laws in those days. And these are, if you are not from Igbo land, how do you have that masquerade? Now, I have two names that are Igbo names. Ikechukwu, Afamefuna. Now, if you have that name, that traditional name, and you stand to say you are not an Igbo man, it tells you are not telling yourself the truth. Now, when you go to Ndone, typical example, we have Peter Odili. He was the former governor of Rivers State. Okay. We have Chief Victor Ifeanyi Chukwu Enebeli. Odili, sorry. He is the owner of a Brawa shipping line. So we identify ourselves as Igbos. I stand to say I am an Igbo man.
Expected to be happy that our brothers are now coming back to embrace their identity. I don't know why many Bini people are crying because Igbanke people are saying that they are not Bini people. He said that since Igbanke people said that they are not Bini people, that they should wait for the Bini palace to reply. So if the Oba of Bini now see the post, what are you Bini people expecting him to do? Are you expecting him to carry the Nigerian army and invade Igbanke people? Igbanke is Igbo and there's nothing you people can do about it. He said that not all tribes in Edo State are Bini people. That some were conquered and that some were already there before they were conquered by the Bini Empire. Now, you conquered people and you are still claiming that the people you conquered are Bini people. You conquered people that don't speak Bini language. And even after you conquered them, they are still not speaking Bini language. There was never a time where Bini Kingdom conquered Igbanke people. And that's why Igbanke people are not speaking Bini language. You conquer person, the person not they speak your language. Nigeria was colonized by the British. And that is why Nigeria is speaking English till date. Language is made up of so many tribes. Those tribes make up Bini population that you see today. They now speak Bini, but they are of different origin. And this boy have the right to be telling us, Igbanke people are misblood. You be misblood, they call another person misblood. The boy said that Igbanke people are claiming that they are from Southeast, that they are Igbo people. And he said that Igbanke location now is very far from Southeast, that Southeast is very far from Igbanke. He forgot that the entire South are Southeast. Because many of these people, they don't know geography. If you look at Nigeria map, all the South and the entire Southeast are known as Southeast. Nigeria have made them to believe that it's only this Igbo speaking region is Southeast. It's all lies. Edo State land is Southeast. Delta State land is Southeast. Biafra State is Southeast. River State is Southeast. Ikwere State is Southeast. Cross River State is Southeast. He's thinking that Southeast is only the 5 Igbo states. It's a lie. We and Yoma people are Southeast. Southeast is not from River Niger. The entire Anioma land is Southeast. You can't divide us. I don't too intelligence for where these people they don't know anything. They will always fail. See, Igbanke people are Igbo people. There is nothing you Bini people can do about it. Take us to court, we go still come court. I don't tell you say if the matter pass states, we go carry and go federal. Nigeria law states that every community that speaks a separate language is autonomous. So you Bini people cannot force Bini language on Igbanke people. They said that they are not under the Oba of Bini. And you Bini people, you must respect the choice of Igbanke people. Ikwere.
The message is very clear. We are happy to be part of this event of our presentation of our staff of office to our spiritual father and our physical father, His Royal Highness Ategala. We are Igalas in Edo State. Incidentally, we are at the boundary of Kogi and Anambra State. Our prayers are numerous. First of all, I pray that the Most High will give him good health, long life, and great wisdom to bring all of us together. We are scattered all over the place, but I'm very, very sure that within his reign, he will bring all of us together, all the Galas, wherever they are in this world. Thank you.
Former Governor and former Minister of Aviation talking about River State, Rotimi Amechi, said recently, few days ago, that Ikwere did not come from Igbo, that Ikwere is Igbo. Why this struggle of Ikwere Igbo identity, given what we saw that happened in Igbanke recently, even though the Oba of Bini is still battling the identity of Igbos in Bini?
Let me quickly tell you that Rotimi Amechi is very 100% correct. Though you can see some decent voices in Ikwere tell you that they are not Igbo, and you begin to wonder, you ask somebody, what is your name? You say Chukuma. What is the meaning of Chukuma? You say, God is great. And that is an Igbo language. And this person will be telling you that I am not Igbo. You see somebody from Ikwere, what is your name? You say Chukuka. What is the meaning of Chukuka? He gives an Igbo interpretation. And you still continue maintaining the fact that Ikwere is not Igbo. You see somebody from Ikwere, what is your name? You say Chinyere. What is the meaning of Chinyere? He gives you an Igbo interpretation. So you see, these people have been brainwashed. It's a function of bad orientation handed over to them by those who have been brainwashed. Don't forget that the Nigerian government have this history of divide and rule. The whole essence of even bringing in South is just to decimate the Southeast, or rather the Eastern region. I will tell you that someone like me, who come from Delta State, who come from Abo to be precise.
Are you Igbo?
Of course. Okay. That's the point I'm making. Okay. Because you understand that in my place, just like Igbanke people said, everything, the language, the culture is virtually the same thing. So it could not be by magic. It must be that they are from the same source. Just like the people of Igbanke spoke. The people of Igbanke speak the same language exactly with those from Abo, from my place. There's no difference. You cannot even identify who is who. Some people from Igbanke used to come to my local government to even do local government identification of origin, in spite of the fact that they are from another state. Because we are the same people, we are the same identity, you cannot differentiate. So it was even surprising. The other number of Bini trying to impose king in Igbanke. Because these are people who go by the name of their king, the name of their king go by Eze. Just like you see in any southeastern part of the country, in any Igbo speaking part of the country. So it brings our imagination why an Oba was trying to impose king on them or suspended their king. Because we understand that even at the point, the Oba was trying to encourage them, influence them, to change the name of their kingship to Enogi. Of course, that is a name that is familiar with the Bini Empire, but they resisted it. And as if that was not enough, he now came to say, okay, and suspended a power that he did not have. The Igbanke existed just like any other place in the country from inception of this world. And they have their Igbo origin. Thank God they have come out clearly to say we have our Igbo origin, we speak the same language. Because they say they don't know anything about Edo. But we say Anyoma, of course, we are from Anyoma part of the country, the Igbo speaking part of Delta. But let me tell you something. Even in Delta State, the Igbo speaking part of Delta State is more in number than any other ethnic nationality in Delta State. I'm talking about people that have 9 local governments, as against the 7 and 8, the Jos, Ishekiri, and Urubuha with Delta State. So if you look at it, the Igbos dominate Delta State. That's the truth. Okowa, the former immediate past governor of the state, is from that region. So for me, I think it is very good that someone like Rotimi Amaechi, of course, who have a voice, is coming out to say clearly we are from Igbo. Even if someone like the former governor talking about the now SCT minister will be saying they are not Igbo, of course, I think at the right time he may realize that he is wrong, that actually they are Igbo. There is no way you can justify that you are not Igbo. Everything about you, everything around you, your language, your culture speaks that you are Igbo. So it is all imagination why someone with such identity will come and deny his origin.
Okay, from the revelation triggered by the Igbo identity in Igbanke, there was this report that Igbo, Igala people are part of the people that make the Bini tribe. So there's no, and the only reason why that the Bini does not speak Igbanke and Igbanke does not speak Bini is a clear fact that the Igbanke people is as old as the Bini people, who are just mixture of Igala people and the core Igbo people. That is another argument for another day. But this has triggered the people of Ida in Kogi State, and of course Benue, with Ochudoma saying that he has a word for Nigeria concerning the Idoma people, targeting their Igbo identity again from Ebonyi State. What are you going to say about that?
I think it's high time all Igbo nationalities, whether in Kogi, whether in Delta State, whether in Rivers, Bayelsa, name it, it's high time they start coming together because there's power in unity. And when they start speaking in one voice, of course, that will put fright to federal government when it comes to this issue of marginalization, because the more the merrier. So for me, it's a good thing that we are seeing people speaking up, and we encourage more people to speak up, particularly those in the axis of Benue. I can clearly see some persons in Benue, even here in Lagos, who will tell you that we have Igbo names naturally in my state. You begin to wonder, why should those people from Benue, they seldom say they are not Igbo. It's just that they find themselves in far away their brothers and sisters. But however, I think it's a welcome development that people are speaking of.